everyone. So today I am filming the TMI versus TID book tag, which was created by Samantha's Books. And those abbreviations are short for the Mortal Instruments versus the Infernal Devices. Two great, magnificent, amazing series written by Cassandra Clare. And if you have not read all of the books in those two series, I highly recommend reading them and then watching some of these videos because there are going to be spoilers and you don't want to spoil yourself. So go ahead and read them and then come back and so there are 10 questions, just kind of like evaluating, I guess, like comparing the two books and seeing which one you like better. So question number one, favorite main character, Clary or Tessa? Definitely Tessa. Clary, I feel like, was just annoying. She was just an annoying book character. I cannot stand Clary, to be honest. I don't know why. She's just very annoying to me. And just like everything she did was just so annoying to me. And she, it was just bad. I don't like Clary, so Tessa. Number two, favorite hands out, Jace or Will? Will, obviously, like, hello, is that even a question? I felt like Will, he was a much more interesting character to read about. He was witty, he was sarcastic, he was smart, he was, um, he was just all of these things, and he had kind of like a dark element to him, like, especially during the first two books. There was something about him that was kind of mysterious and very dark, and you were just intrigued by his story. And yeah, Will. Number three, favorite love triangle: Simon, Clary, Jace, or Will, Tessa, Jem. I feel like Simon, Clary, and Jace, like, that's not even a love triangle. Like, it like I felt like that love triangle barely lasted 10 pages. Like, no, no. Um, so definitely, Will, Tessa, and Jem. And plus, I feel like that love triangle, Will, Tessa, and Jem, was just it played a much bigger role in the Infernal Devices series. Like, if they weren't out fighting clockwork armies, Tessa was, kind of contemplating whether she wanted to end up with Will or she wanted to end up with Jem, and that whole series was just filled with Jessa and Wessa moments, and it was great. It's amazing. I love them. I love those characters. I don't know. Like every time I think of the Infernal Devices, I like the feels. They just come rushing back, and um. Okay, number four, better villain, Sebastian or the Magister. Um, I liked Sebastian better, definitely. He was, I don't know, he was just very, I feel like he was very smart. Um, and he was great. I don't know. There was like at one point that Sebastian was my favorite character in the book series, which is, I feel like that's really bad. But he's like an evil character, but there's something about him that made me kind of like him and um, empathize for him. So, number five, better army, the Dark Army or the Clockwork Army? Um, I'm not even gonna lie, the Clockwork Army, like, that is so cool. Like, these robot animatronic creatures are like, come on, like, that's, I feel like that's really amazing and better than just like regular people fighting people. Like, it's kind of robots taking over the world sort of thing. And Better first book, City of Bones or Clockwork Angel? Clockwork Angel, probably. I really liked it a lot more. Just the way it was written and the time period that it was set in, and just like the setting in general, like London in like the late 1700s. I absolutely loved it because, first of all, I'm probably never going to visit England, so let's just establish that. And second, there's no way that I will have chance to visit the 1700s. So just reading about it is really cool, and much more interesting than reading a story taking place in New York. Um, Better female sidekick, Isabel Lightwood or Cecily Herndon? Hands down, Isabel Lightwood. She's flippin' amazing. She's just a badass character. Um, and like Cecily Herndon, I feel like um I didn't connect with her that much, I guess, because she was mentioned a lot in the books. But it wasn't until the third book where you kind of got to see her. Whereas Isabel Lightwood was present in all of the six books, and she's, I don't know, she's just so cool, and she's just kind of gives that vibe that it's like, don't talk to me because, I will kick your butt, sort of feel. You get me, you feel me? Number 8, better setting, the New York Institute or the London Institute? Like I said, the London Institute. London, I feel like it's more interesting to read about because I live in America and I visited New York before, and I don't know. It's just interesting to read about a place where, ooh, excuse me, it's a lot better to read about a place that you've been to than read about a place where you've been to a billion, gazillion times. Number 9, better last book, City of Heavenly Fire or Clockwork Princess? The feels in the Clockwork Princess. That book made me cry and made me laugh, but it really made me cry, especially since I'm such an emotional reader. I cry over any little thing in in the book. Like whatever book it is, even if it's not a book that's supposed to make you cry, I'll probably cry. Um and Clockwork Princess was so beautiful and so amazing and so wonderful, and it, the feels, all of the feels, you know, the death of Will Handel, reading about that, especially since he was my favorite character in these books, or one of my favorite characters in books, made me cry, but it was so beautiful, and the fact that Tessa reunited with Jem, it was just so beautiful and just made me cry so much. Okay, better find out epilogue, City of Heavenly Fire or Clockwork Princess? I liked the epilogues, those two epilogues, both for different reasons. So they're kind of equal. I'm kind of tied between them. First of all, City of Heavenly Fire, I loved it because Jem and Tessa came back and they got to see their offspring, I guess. Their what's it called? Descendants. Yeah, descendants. And I thought that was really cool and very amazing because they're kind of just like there in, you know, modern day society. After reading, Ephraim Devices, you're just kind of like used to them being also proper and wearing corsets and all that jazz. But now they're modern and wearing jeans. Jem is wearing jeans, y'all. And plus, Malik scenes right here. And yeah, and Clockwork Princess, on the other hand, I cried a lot and I didn't feel as happy as I did in the epilogue of City of Fire. And I just cried and cried because Jem and Tessa got reunited on the bridge and Will died and oh my gosh. The feels yeah. I'm tired. I'm uh, uh, I don't even know what to say anymore. Okay, so that was it for this book tag. I wasn't tagged by anyone, by the way, if you're wondering, because I'm such a loser. No, just kidding. But yeah, if you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. No one's stopping you from doing it or not. So yeah, and oh my gosh, my nails, I painted them so bad. But okay, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed and subscribe for more of my craziness. Cause I'm just so crazy. It's uber weird, y'all. Okay, I really need to stop. Um, Peace out. Home skillets.